Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to another EBTV sports presentation. Tonight from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it is boys basketball, as East Brunswick meets Edison in a GMC Red Division game. Hi, Jimmy Allinder, being joined by Phil Hill. And Phil, let's just say this is going to be a competitive game.
Well, no, it seriously is going to be a competitive game because while both teams are struggling for overall record and whatnot, they've been in some very close games. We were here against Perth Amboy when the Bears lost at the buzzer. The team we're playing, Edison lost in overtime to Old Bridge, and they came up with a Woodbridge 4-point loss. So they've been playing very close games. So I do expect this to be a very competitive game.
Yeah, I'm talking to Steve Moore, the fifth-year coach for Edison. He maintained that Woodbridge overtime loss was a game in which they were headed in the right direction. They have to play good team defense, but what else do you see as what Edison has to do to beat East Brunswick tonight?
Well, they got to score points. They scored 72 points in their overtime loss and whatnot. They're going to have to put some points up there. Even though East Brunswick's record's not that great, they're a tenacious team. As I said before, I look for them in the counties that perhaps create early on in the counties to create some surprises for the teams that they're playing. And they have guys that have been playing well. Mello has led the team in scoring for the last 2 games. I don't know if Solsenberg is back, but they're going to need him if he's back. Alec Mayo, who we've been impressed with as well. So they're a very competitive team and whatnot.
And Phil is talking about East Brunswick not having a good record. It is currently 3-12. Which means that when they get into the county tournament, the GMC tournament, likely they're going to be probably maybe a 20th seed, somewhere in that vicinity. So we'll wait and see who their opponent is going to be, but could be a surprise. Well, we'll see how tonight's game goes. We'll be back with the tip-off right after this. Okay, we are back here at East Brunswick High School, where before this game between East Brunswick and Edison, Coach Bo Henning is being congratulated, is being presented by Athletic Director Frank Knoppenberger a ball commemorating his 300th victory.
Wow.
And as you see there is his son, Bobby Henning, and that is his wife, I assume?
Yes, it is.
Apologize. And assistant coach Keith Matuszewski. And who else we got over there?
Keith Lane and his son, I guess.
Right. So a lot of basketball history. And oh, that's nice.
And the interesting thing, I think he got his 300th win against Edison the first time they played him.
There you go. As we mentioned, only 3 victories so far this season for East Brunswick, which is one of, I guess, you have to go back a few years to see for that, to be, a team. You look at consistency.
Not only do you have to go back
years.
a few years, but you have to be good. You have to be winning consistently, and that's what Bo Henning has brought to this program here.
All righty, we are waiting for the announcement of the starting lineups. We'll try to get them for you. And Derek Murray is being introduced. 24 is Holmes, Barry Holmes. Ron Lordi, number 31. Number 45 is Nathan Otakadi. And number 50 is Steve Nappy. And for East Brunswick, Dan Sullivan will start. Number 44. Number 35, that is Kevin Johnson. Number 11, Dustin Schold. Number 3, Alec Mayo. And number 21, Ray Bryan. So a little bit of a
little
mixer.
Little bit of mixing it up there.
Yeah. But as you know, Bo Henning likes to use a lot of players. And we do have him mic'd up. Phil mentioned before the game started that Scott Stolzenberg we didn't know about his status. We found out that he just got out of the hospital.
That's right, 5 days.
Yeah, because he had developed a staph infection in his elbow that needed some intravenous antibiotics, but he's okay. And just looking to heal up.
Yeah, we asked him, Scott, you think you're going to be back this year? He just wasn't sure. I asked Bo the same question, and he said maybe right for about time the playoffs come around. But he's not sure neither, so
right.
We'll have to see.
Stolzenberg is a senior, is he not?
Yeah, Stolzenberg's a senior, and he's contributed every year that he's played. Like I call him the wide body who gets a lot of rebounds, very aggressive, and can score as well. So he's going to be sorely missed.
Well, his loss, fortunately for East Brunswick, will provide an opportunity for some of the younger players to get some playing time. And that's kind of a direction that you would expect Henning to head toward now that the season's winding down. And he probably is looking a little ahead toward next year.
All right, surprising. Kevin Johnson starting in place of Mike Mello.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of a change. Sullivan will jump center for East Brunswick versus number 45, Otakati. And the tap is controlled by Edison. This is the sophomore point guard, Derek Murray. And as Charlie Moore, the coach for Edison, indicated, Murray does not play like a sophomore. Right away, number 45, Otakati, hits from the outside to give Edison a 2-0 lead. That's Schold inside to Sullivan. Ball goes off of Edison, and East Brunswick will retain possession. We're just underway here as East Brunswick 3-12 takes on a 2-14 Edison team. Schold with the ball. And that is Mayo. To Bryan. Schold from the top of the key. Looks to bounce past it inside. Sullivan back out to Mayo. Good, excuse me, that's Johnson. And it falls in.
First shot for Johnson, and he hits it.
And we are tied 2-2 with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Murray with it. Bounce pass inside. Another nice bounce pass. Off the board, however, it will not go. That was number 24, Holmes, with the shot.
Rebound by Sullivan.
Mayo just saves it. Whoops. Who wants it?
A little flippant there.
And that was just a little miscommunication between Sullivan and Schold, resulting in a backcourt, and Edison will take over. With it is Holmes, the leading scorer for the Eagles. We have a whistle, 5 seconds.
Okay.
Normally games are played at 7 p.m. here at East Brunswick, but tonight's game is at 5:30.
So you think their clock may be off a little bit?
I don't know what it would be. Probably means nothing to our audience who are watching it at the same time. Schold to Mayo across court. He can hit from there. That has been one of the issues for East Brunswick this year, has been the outside shooting.
The shooting in general.
Yeah.
As I said, 34% overall. Just not a good percentage.
Bryan thought he was fouled on that, but he didn't get a call. Nice turnaround by Murray. Pass inside. Will not go. And they say off of Edison. And East Brunswick will take possession. Bryan inbounds the ball to Mayo. This is Johnson. Still 2-2 with 6 minutes to go. Mayo lets loose. He hits a three.
Okay.
He can hit from there.
Oh, he certainly can.
And it's 5-2 East Brunswick.
Good man-to-man defense by the Bears.
Murray being guarded by Mayo. Sophomore versus junior. Mayo's got to watch that. Excuse me, Murray has to watch the 5-second count. And he puts it off the board.
Nice move.
Makes it 5-4. Pass to Schold. Inside to Sullivan. Looks to back it in. Mayo with another open look. In and out.
I'll tell you.
This is Holmes. Tries to back Mayo in. Nappy back out to Holmes. With it is Murray. Murray thought he was going to go up with a left hand, but he was fouled. I believe they called that on Dustin Scholl, his first foul, first of the game. Eagles inbound. Bounce pass inside. Holmes. Pass inside, and it falls. That basket by Nappy gives Edison the lead back, 6-5, 4:13 left to go in the first quarter of play. Haven't had a lot of stoppages here.
I think it's going to be a close game all the way down.
Okay. Yeah, the teams look evenly matched. Mayo to Bryan. Sets it up for Johnson. Good passing by East Brunswick. Johnson looks to penetrate to Bryan. Gets an open look. Will not fall. Down with the rebound comes Holmes. That is Lordi. Holmes almost lost the handle, gets it back. Bounce pass inside to Holmes. He takes a corner shot, in and out. With it is Lordi with the rebound, puts it back in.
Nice strong move, Ron Lordi.
With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go, Edison now out to an 8-5 lead. Scholl.
Ooh.
Gets it hammered away. Nice move by Holmes there.
Offensive foul?
Yes, they call it. I thought he got around him, but apparently they called the offensive foul.
And Steve Nappy coming up with a big block on the other end. Nappy 6'4" center.
All right, substitutions for East Brunswick. Tucci makes his initial appearance.
And Mike Mello as well.
And we also have number 25, Quidel.
Sullivan, the team captain, coming to the sideline.
Mello to Mayo. East Brunswick passing around the perimeter. They haven't had any success getting the ball inside. East Brunswick patiently passing the ball. There's Quidal, Tucci, Mayo with an open look.
Ooh.
In and out.
Twice he's done that.
Yep. Ball off East Brunswick, so the Eagles retain. Excuse me, they get the ball back. Going to call a timeout.
Okay, Charlie Moore's not happy with something, so.
I don't think he was happy with the timeout. Probably was just a lazy timeout. They probably could have got the ball in if they spent more time, but that gives us an opportunity to listen in on East Brunswick coach Bo Henning.
When we score, Al, let's make sure we're up. Make them run an inbounds play to get it in, so we have him settled. If he's just catching and flying up the court like that, it's going to be very hard to pressure a kid. When you get down here, you play contain, okay? All right, now, against their matchup zone, right? They're kind of playing a matchup. That Pittsburgh will be good. We'll just screen a different guy, okay? Now, when you come off that screen, Al, right, you look and attack. Mike, you got to set your feet and be ready to shoot. Keep some space between them. Ray's going to duck into this spot here. Mike, after you set it, just open up. You might be wide open right there. Right. When you catch it, look like you're ready to shoot it, though, okay? All right, 34 here. Let's go, 34.
Okay. All right, defensively, we see how East Brunswick sets up here. Applying pressure. Murray says, clear him out, let him take it up himself. Otakity in and out. Down with it comes Brian. Mayo with it now. Mello tries to penetrate. Quidal hits a three.
And I'll tell you, Bo's got to like that to see the 6'7" junior.
He ties it up with 1:30 to go.
Putting it up like that.
Otakity bounce pass to Murray and puts it in. Murray's got 4 points and gives Edison a 10-8 lead. Mello looks to Quidal. Passing is very effective, but East Brunswick just needs to convert its shots from the outside. Down to 30 seconds in the quarter.
Bears playing for one shot right now. Ooh, he walked nearly.
Think he got away with one?
I think he did.
15 seconds. Well, we got to penetrate now. Mello inside. Gets the open shot to Quidal and puts it home. He's got a nice soft shot.
Nice soft touch, 2 for 2.
And with that two-pointer, geez, I was going to say, that would have counted. Ties the game 10-10.
Well, we said this game's going to be rather even and whatnot.
It has really been even. What do you think, Phil?
Well, but I just think that it's probably going to come down to free throws or something like that, because as we see, the teams are rather even. And while we're talking, I sort of asked Bo Henning about how he felt about the team this year and whatnot. And he said, you know, he has to take some responsibility for the record. I said, what do you mean? He says last year he played a lot of seniors, and which means he didn't give a lot of these fellows a chance to develop. So he was placing the responsibility on himself for not getting more underclassmen involved in real playing time on the varsity level. Interesting take. Interesting take, I'll tell you.
Well.
And
okay, so if they do, Mike, remember, Al's going to be standing wide open after the handoff. So it might be Ray on this. Okay, who's ever on the left side. So we get the handoff, you're dribbling it over, stay right in here, out, hard back door, okay? If he's not open, remember the guard will be rotating out. Cheesy screen on this would help, okay?
Let's go.
Alrighty.
And 300 victories is nothing to sneeze at, Jimmy.
That's for sure.
And I think Bo may not be the dean of Middlesex County coaches. I think he's the second longest in tenure. I'm not sure who's first.
Okay. All right, we begin the second quarter with East Brunswick and Edison tied. Same lineup that ended the first quarter for the Bears are out there now. Mello thought about it. East Brunswick is patient, which you want to be when you're playing against this type of zone. You get the feeling that East Brunswick's trying to get Quidal open for a shot inside. Mello thought about it. Quidal, good save.
Good save for real. Okay. Brian out and Sullivan in.
Waddell should get more minutes. He's starting to play with a lot of confidence. Mello inside.
Good strong move and
And
drew
he
the foul.
gets hammered, yeah.
Slapped in the nose, however.
The foul was by Otakade. Second team foul, his first.
And you take a good look at Mike Mello, the senior, and here's a young fellow that played hard. You can see him on the playgrounds a lot of times, honing his skills and whatnot. Has led the team in scoring in the last 2 games there. Works very hard to get his shot off.
Misses the first. He's rubbing his eye.
He got hit, but good. And I still would like him to have a little more arch on his free throw.
Yeah. That was better.
Okay.
And gives East Brunswick a 1-point lead. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. Long shot by Holmes, finds it. And Edison up once more. Schold to Mello. It's another one of those shuttle steps. There's Quidal.
Ooh.
East Brunswick getting 1 shot. Murray drives and pushed by Tucci.
And luckily so for Edison, because he was about to travel.
Scoreboard went off on this side to our right. However, they continue playing because we got one scoreboard that is working. And during a stoppage of play, I guess they'll fix that. But we continue here.
Travel.
Going to call it traveling.
Schold took a slight baby step there. Schold coming off a pretty nice game against Perth Amboy.
Otakade, this is Holmes. He's double teamed, and they're going to, well, what are they going to say?
Possession, the arrow goes to Perth Amboy, Edison, I believe.
Okay.
Schold doing a nice job of tying him up.
Murray. Bounce pass to Otakade. Tried to get it inside. It's a nappy. Ball went off East Brunswick. 5:34 to go in the second quarter. Edison by 2. Lordi. Edison has pretty much had the same lineup except for one substitution here, and that is Steve Migliori is in the game. Shot. Good ball movement by Edison.
I'll tell you, good pass by Holmes.
Gives Edison the lead by 4. Mello behind the back pass. They're going to say he was fouled. All right, that foul is on who? Lordi, his first. Team's third. Not a lot of fouls in this game. Out to Schold, in the corner to Mayo, puts up a 3, and hits. That's his second 3. He has 6 points to lead East Brunswick, and the score is 15-14. Edison by 1. Turnaround shot in by Nappy.
Excuse me.
Edison back out to a 3-point lead. Foul here. Now we're starting to pick up a little action now.
Foul on Murray.
Right, his first.
And that's a 4th team foul for the Eagles.
Well, they got the other clock back in order, at least temporarily. Mayo, very patient. Schultz going to take it. And
yes.
He hits a 3. So East Brunswick, on the strength of some three-point shooting, that's the 4th 3, has tied this game.
And Schultz had a good game against Edison the first time they played him. Scored 10 points.
Inside, turnaround by Lordi, will not go. Guidal with the rebound. Here comes East Brunswick. Mello penetrates. Will not go, however, but it's off the Eagles. And the Bears retain possession.
Mello's looking the other way when he shot at the basket. A look off it and he shot.
All right, substitution. Brian back in the game, and we have Nick Navarra's first appearance of the day. Vidal comes out, as does Mello. Brian to Navarro, bounce pass, nice one inside. However, Sullivan can't convert. That's what you work for. Good. Well, what are they calling here?
Offensive foul, I think.
I would hope.
Wow. Wow.
That was about as blatant an offensive foul as you're going to get. And the official calls it against Mayo. Oh, wow. All right, Eagles will inbound. As you can see, we're tied. Long pass cross court to Murray. Puts it up and in. Awkward shot, but he converts.
6 points for Murray.
And East Brunswick just can't seem to get over that hump once they tie or put it ahead. Schold, in and out.
How many of those have we seen already? Ball halfway down and coming out.
Fortunately for East Brunswick, the ball goes off Edison. Mayo looks to inbounds. He does. Schold gets around Lordi, and he's hacked.
We got the Wild Bunch. They're in the house. Raise your hand. A good bunch of guys,
yeah.
Really.
All right, Schold off that foul will go to the line. That foul was charged number 34, Hernandez.
Ooh.
That was a little short, but he will get a second.
Dustin had 6 points against Perth Amboy last time we were here.
And hits. Makes it a 1-point lead for the Eagles. 3 minutes to go. Migliori off the rim. However, Nappy with the turnaround. Excuse me, that was Lordi. This is Nappy.
Wow.
And puts it home. I believe that was Hernandez.
Andrew Hernandez, right.
Edison with a 3-point lead. 2:30 to go in the second quarter. That's the kind of pass that Bo Henning doesn't like to see. It's a little, he penetrates and then he doesn't know what to do with the ball.
He tried to get it to Sullivan on the wing there, and just a bad pass.
Almost stolen. East Brunswick with the pressure. And Otakati does get it across. Holmes, boy, I thought he took some steps there. Migliori. Goes off of Otakede's foot, and Mayo comes up with it.
And Charlie Moore saying, what, no foul?
Schultz. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. And EB backs it out. Bryan has been very quiet.
Very.
Navarro, there's Bryan with the shot, and it will not fall. Looks like he came down hard on his ankle. Nope, he's fine. Holmes penetrates, goes up, and he's hit.
He drew the foul. And
that was on Mayo.
And Barry Holmes coming off a 22-point performance against Woodbridge in that 76-72 loss. So he knows how to put them up.
Has 3 points. Low scoring game, 21-18. We're almost done with the first half. That was not a good looking shot, was it?
Not at all. He'll focus a little more on this one.
And he did. 4-point lead. I think that's the largest lead of the game. 4 points. Schold. Mayo.
Yes.
Can't leave him alone.
He's the leading three-point shooter for this team, and that's his third tray of the night.
Makes it a 1-point game. Migliori had it tapped away. Edison retains possession. 1:10 to go. Second quarter. And they get it across, Edison does. Otakede will not fall. And Navarro comes down with it. This is Mayo. Schuld wants to take it.
Ooh.
And here come the Eagles.
Otakede with a big rebound.
Inside. Will not go. However, the foul was drawn by Lordi, and he'll go to the line shooting two.
Okay, Lordi, a 6'3" senior.
Who was that on? Navarro.
Okay.
Fifth team foul. Little short.
Okay, Navarro takes the seat and Mello back in the game.
And high arcing shot, bounces off the rim and falls through to give Edison a 2-point lead with 30 seconds to go. East Brunswick probably going to hold for one, Phil.
You're right.
Are they going to get a shot off?
They'll get the ball back, fortunately, 3 seconds.
All right, East Brunswick will have to do something quick here.
Mello, no.
Sullivan's going to take it.
Oh.
And you know what? That was not a great shot, only because I don't think the team was aware that there were 3 seconds on the clock.
I think they knew and whatnot. I thought the ball was going to be swung over to Mello and cut off.
Whatever the case may be, the end of the first half as Edison holds on to a 23-21 lead, and we thought that this is the kind of game we would see.
Exactly.
Neither team seems to want to be able to get out in front of the other. So, All right, well, what we will do is take a short break here because we're going to be back with the winners of the 2008 boys foul shooting contest. So with that, we'll be back right after this. All right, we are back here at East Brunswick High School where you see the cheerleading team dismantling the mats that were used to demonstrate their competition cheer.
And nice job they did.
Yeah. A couple scary moments for me.
For real.
And once that is completed, what we're going to do is congratulate the winners of the foul shooting contest that is staged every year at the schools.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Jim. These guys have already won the individual contest.
Yes. So nothing's at stake here, although I do see Supervisor of Athletics Frank Knoppenberger getting ready for a contest. First, a winner from Bound School is Jonathan Howarth, followed by Central's Thomas Lozano, Chittick's Adam Rosa, Frost's Alexandra Caswell. Erin's winner was Aiden Werder.
There he is.
And Lawrence Brooks' winner was James Fiacco. From Memorial, Nicholas Bartolotta. And our last winner was Warnsdorfer's Brian Schuld.
And he's got to be Dustin's younger brother, I assume, or
perhaps.
cousin.
All right, we're going to have a little bit of a exhibition going on here.
And again, these guys have won already, so this is just an exhibition of a sort.
And we don't know who the names of the players are because we were reading them looking down. So we're going to each get a chance here to watch them. There you go.
Yeah. Well, when you get in front of people just watching you like this, the ball gets a little heavier.
Absolutely. This looks like a shooter.
Ooh.
Wouldn't fall.
Nice form, though.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
It's all rhythm.
I tell you.
What did I say? I was betting on Rutgers.
Ooh, Schuld.
Right.
Wow.
All right, this is the last of our original players. Will not fall. So we're down to 4. They're dropping like flies. All right, there we go.
The last 2.
If one of these guys gets it, they're in. All right, the pressure's on Mr. Schuld.
And let's see if he comes through.
Yeah, he's got that look on his face, too. He's got that look.
Oh! A nice shot.
All right.
Let's give them all a hand.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we will sign off here for a second. We'll be back with the second half tip-off after this. All right, we are back here at East Brunswick High School where we're about to begin the second half of play between Edison and East Brunswick. The Eagles, as you can see, are holding on to a 2-point margin.
And as you look at the huddle there, Bo Henning, out of those 300 victories, 290 have come here at East Brunswick. These 290 and 202 here at East Brunswick is an overall 301 and 212.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment.
And I think it was Island where he coached before that.
Mayo led the scoring for East Brunswick off of 3 shots for 9 points, 3 threes. And leading scorer for Edison was Murray. And we saw him Murray tweak his right leg in the first half. Keep an eye on that.
Okay.
That is he with the ball as we begin third quarter play. Tapped away, but Murray recovers. Otakity with it. Drives inside.
Blocked.
Good defense by East Brunswick. Mayo saves the Edison. And a three-pointer by Holmes. Extends the lead to 5 points. That's the biggest of the game. Schold. Out to Quidal. Mello. East Brunswick patient. Schold with an open look. And he hits a three. Been nothing but a lot of three-point shooting for East Brunswick.
Second one for Dustin.
Makes it a 2-point game with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice shovel pass, bounce pass into Lordi. And if there's anything, East Brunswick's been deficient defensively.
Ooh.
Kind of a line drive shot by Mello would not fall. And they've only been getting one shot, Phil.
That's right.
Edison sets it up. Nice pass inside. And a foul as Otakity converts.
And Bo wants a timeout off of that.
Yeah, I was thinking he didn't like the flow of this game. As Sullivan is charged with that foul, the first of the half. And we're going to listen in on what Bo has to say about this.
No, listen, we're going to hedge and recover because our double teams are the softest things in the world. We get a deflection before and we're just hanging out, it goes off our legs, and they wind up with a three. You have to make a difference more. You have to make more of a difference than what you are defensively, okay? It'll win your game. Get some stops. But we're playing like, it doesn't matter, I gave up layup, it doesn't matter, I gave up loose ball. It does. It does matter. Every little thing matters. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Bo extolling his team to play better defense. And even days when the Bears haven't been good offensively, they've always played solid defense.
Right, and that's what they need because Edison's getting too many open looks inside. Shot will not fall. Strong rebound by Otakity. Bounces around. Down with it came Schold. This is Mayo. Back to Schold. Sullivan to Mello. And again, East Brunswick with that perimeter game. To Sullivan. See, that was the look they needed right there.
Okay.
And he puts it home. One of the few times they've converted a conventional two-point shot. Closes the margin to 4. Murray with too easy of a shot inside. And he has 8 points. Tapped away. Turnover East Brunswick. And Edison seems to be scoring every time they come down the side of the court. Murray penetrates, and he's owning that inside. He has 10 points, and this score now is 34-26, an 8-point lead for East Brunswick, and they really got to watch that this ball that doesn't get out of control.
That's for sure.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mayo decides to put it up a little hurriedly, but he gets his own shot back. Schold. Quidal to Mayo. Schold sets, will not go. And a strong rebound by Nappy. And this is an important part of the game. East Brunswick comes up with it. Quidal gets an open look, and he
Yes.
hits. When he's been open, he hits.
He does.
Murray with another strong move to the basket, draws a foul. And he's looked good in the second half. They say that was on Sullivan.
And you see Derek Murray going to the line. He's coming off a 15-point performance against Woodbridge. He's just a 5'9" sophomore.
And that foul was on Mello. Murray, a nice-looking sophomore with 11 points. Looks to add another one. And converts both. So Edison out to an 8-point lead. Exactly 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Phil, Edison really owning the inside.
They definitely have been. And that with Scott Solsenberg out, he usually takes care of a lot of business there.
If East Brunswick's going to score, it's from an outside shot. And when they don't fall, Edison immediately gets the rebound. Murray. Lordi, strong move.
Ooh, really nice.
And they've been falling for the Eagles, and it's a 10-point margin.
And Bo cannot be pleased with the defense again his team's playing.
Mello with a turnaround move. And a block, they say.
Mello trying to draw the foul.
There's Murray driving again, and he's fouled.
He's whacked but good.
He's penetrating every possession.
Yeah. Nice little guard. Like I say, 5'9" sophomore, so he's only going to get better.
And Scholl charged with his second foul, and East Brunswick very simply does not have an answer for this Edison offense.
And the first time these teams played, East Brunswick beat Edison 53-41. And, of course, Stolzenberg was playing at that time. But perhaps Edison has improved since that time as well.
Murray converts the first, gets another. Trying to make it a 12-point margin. And he does. 4 for 4 from the line to go with his 5 field goals. 14 points, leads Edison. And a 12-point lead for the Edison Eagles over East Brunswick as we near the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Sullivan, long shot.
Yes.
Finds it. Just a 2-pointer, however. There's that inside look. Bounce pass inside, throws it up. Really didn't have to foul him on that one, quite honestly.
Really. He was out of control.
Quidal charged with the foul, 4th team foul. And Lordi will go to the line.
Okay, the 6'3" senior has 9 points.
And the Eagles are making them when they need to be made. The second half. They only went to the line a couple times in the first half. And he hits them both, does Lordi, to bring it back up to a 12-point lead. Even the Wild Bunch is quiet.
I know. Waiting for something to cheer about.
This is Tucci. And this is definitely a perimeter shooting team.
Ooh.
Quidal hits it.
Now you got to like it. 8 points for Quidal.
There's Murray. And when East Brunswick collapses,
Holmes.
it gives the outside shot. And Edison very simply is hitting them. And they got a 13-point lead now with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Mercy.
I bet you if you talk to Charlie Moore, he'll say that this was the best quarter they've played all season.
Hey, probably so. Well, they had a great one against Woodbridge. They had to be doing something when they scored that 72 points.
Well, I'm just impressed by the transition of denying East Brunswick on this side of the floor and just getting inside shots, plenty of them. As we see here, they're penetrating.
Great pass.
And they beat East Brunswick down the floor.
Ataki 2.
15-point lead. Remember, we had a tie game here at halftime,
yeah.
Did we not?
Yep. And Bo's called timeout. We're going to see what he has to say here. Can't be pleased.
We better be ready with the bleep. All right, let's listen in.
Come on, sit down. Let's go. Sit down. All right, what's taking us, when we score, what's taking us so long to find our matchups? Fellas, they're inbounding and they're down there in 3 seconds, and we're supposed to be pressing. What's taking so long? Okay, one's a key matchup, obviously. Okay. All right. Right now, they're shooting one hell of a percentage. Part of it is them. A lot of it is us. We're not even getting up and contesting shots. Okay. All right. So we got to find a way. We got a way to scramble in our 34 in the backcourt. Got to scramble in 34. All right, and get some momentum out of that. If they do score, why are you letting them set their defense too? Let's let them push it up. You got your spots in the break. You can use things like dribble off in the break. There's a lot of things you can do. Don't let them set their D so easily. Okay? Let's go. Come on.
Phil, what I sense there is a not resignation, but quite honestly, I don't know if there's anything that East Brunswick can do to stop this Edison defense.
In all fairness, Bo's been pretty consistent. Even in his winning teams and whatnot, he'd call the timeout and be just as calm and controlled and whatnot. So he's consistent.
So Edison really playing an excellent third quarter here, out to a 15-point lead. Bryant in the game gets the ball one of the few times inside, but they don't shoot. That leaves Tucci open, and he hits a three-pointer.
And Mauro Tucci doctoring that play.
You know, it's not as if East Brunswick hasn't been converting its shots, but Edison is the team that's been converting all their shots. Under 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Holmes. One of the rare misses of this third quarter.
And Mayo gets the rebound.
Long shot by Navarra off the rim. Here come the Eagles. Otakati puts up a left-hander.
Wow, he's played quite a game.
Yes, he has. He has 8 points.
And again, a lack of defense. They're just coming down. Ooh.
Almost falls in, but Mayo didn't realize there was no time left on the clock. And that's where we ended after 3 quarters of play. A 15-point lead for Edison. And what is East Brunswick going to be able to do to answer this, to get back into the game? Let's listen in.
All right, gentlemen, we just gave up 26 points in that quarter. They may not have missed the shot. All right, well, we got to play a hell of a lot better defensively. We want to get back in the game. You all right? You need a rest? All right. All right. Hey, down here, you got to move your feet. People are just taking you off the dribble like I can't believe. Okay? Like we didn't teach man defense at all year. Get down, really move your feet. And we got to get out in passing lanes in 34. Just one guy rotates. One guy, not both of you. It should have been his rotation. All right? Okay. You all right? You need a rest or anything? No, I'm good. Okay. All right. Our ball coming out here? All right. Let's get into a motion set right away. Let's run flare again. Let's run flare. And remember, on the weak side, if it comes to you, we got a good chance to stick one.
All right, Phil. What we're going to need here is practically a reversal of what we saw in the third quarter.
That's for sure. Too many points. 26 points for this Edison team is far for any team. And for this Edison team, is certainly far too much.
Well, East Brunswick will get the ball, and you got to believe, first of all, they have to score, but you got to believe after that they're going to be really pressuring Edison on the inbounds. Bryant looks a little lackadaisical to me.
Who's that?
Ray Bryant.
Brian is Ryan's a football player, and that can play some basketball. His future on the next level will be in football.
Okay. That's he with the ball. Gives it to Guidal. Navarra. Scholl's going to put up a long one. Misses everything. Bryan came down with it, and he was fouled. Otakity with the second foul. Would you believe that's only the first team foul?
Mercy.
For Edison? You talk about a perfect third quarter. Scholl. Leading scorer for East Brunswick Mayo is not in the game. Navarro puts it up. In and out. Guidal almost puts up the rebound, and we get a little bit of a jump ball.
Possession goes
Edison.
to Edison.
There's the pressure we talked about. Somebody lost their shoe. Player for Edison. Holmes. And a steal.
And a foul.
Foul on Holmes. Second team foul. Second on Holmes. Nobody in foul trouble to speak of.
And going back to that third quarter, 26 points, multiply that times 4, you're talking about 104 points for the game. And Edison hasn't done anything near that this year.
Scholl's going to put it up.
Ooh, inadvertent foul.
And they're going to charge that to Bryan.
And Mello back in the game. They're going to need some instant offense. They're going to need somebody
turnovers, everything.
Hoisting them up there.
All right, Murray back in the game. There's the double team. Well, they saw the double team by East Brunswick, and Coach Charlie Moore calls a timeout. And there you see the fifth-year coach for Edison, whose team was just 2-14, Phil, coming into this game, but they look nothing like a 2-14 team.
Well, they've had a lot of close games, and apparently they're putting it together right now. And that's again an East Brunswick team that is down an important player, but Edison's playing very well right now.
Absolutely. You have Murray, the leading scorer for Edison, with 14 points. Holmes has hit all of his three-point attempts, so he has 10 points. Lordi has come on strong to score 13. And Otakity, who's been very strong off the boards, has 8 points.
I'm trying to think of in Edison's history, when you think of basketball, you think, is Zanzalari, does that ring a bell?
Well, that's Perth Amboy.
That's Perth Amboy,
yeah.
Okay.
But if you're looking for the last good Edison team, it was last year, because they qualified for the state playoffs.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Nappy gives it to Murray, who's forced out. And they're going to say, what, a foul here on Bryan? Yes. And it'll be a bonus situation for the Eagles after this. Bryan, no, they charged that to Mayo, excuse me, who picks up his third. Inbounds to Lordi with it. Hasn't been a lot of scoring here lately. Otakade. Inside to Lordy. Beautiful pass inside.
And he was hacked.
Holmes was hacked by Brian.
And Brian gives him a pat on the back saying, hey.
He better.
Meant no harm there.
Nathan Otakade.
And he's coming off a 16-point performance against Woodbridge and 13 points against Old Bridge.
Makes the second of 2. And Edison with a 15-point lead. 6 minutes to go in the contest. Good pass inside to Mayo.
Mayo playing the low post.
And right away a timeout call by East Brunswick. So with 5:50, let's listen in to Bohenning.
Listen, 5:50 is what's left. 5:50. So we can't just let them play with the ball down there. Okay, not 13 down. Get it down to 1 or 2, that's different. But we got to make sure that when we get a balls up call, you don't break down. Ball, and I see guys standing around, and man flashes them. Get down and be ready. It's a great steal opportunity. You need possessions. They're not passing the ball, though. All they're doing is dribbling, right? Okay? All they're doing is dribbling. If we get a situation, if we get a situation on the side. But, just look for chance to double the ball and everybody react.
All right. Hey, listen, we forgot to mention the East Brunswick cheerleaders did their cheer as they usually do at the beginning of the third quarter, and we had our cameras on the huddle.
Right.
So we want to give our warm congratulations to that hard-working East Brunswick cheerleading team.
And wish them luck in competition.
Yeah. All right, Edison's Murray with it. And East Brunswick in a fouling mode now.
Well, at least they're being aggressive defensively. That's Schold with the foul.
Right. 8th team foul. So Murray going to the line, shooting 1 and the bonus if he makes the first. And he does. Misses the second. He was 5 for 5. So a 14-point lead for Edison as the clock definitely becomes a factor. We're down to 5:30. Brian in and out. Like a football scrum going on here.
Mercy. A little physical there.
You're going to call a foul on Schold?
I believe so.
Okay.
And they thought Murray was a little over-aggressive in trying to maintain control of that. Holmes, rather, was a little over-aggressive in trying to maintain control of that ball.
All right, Schold picks up his 4th. And Holmes will shoot a 1-and-1. That will not fall. And down comes Sullivan with the rebound. Here comes East Brunswick. Tucci to Mello. Brian wants to drive, puts it up, and hits, and was fouled.
And you got to almost wonder why he doesn't shoot more.
That's his first points of the night.
Mm-hmm. And Brian had 11 points against Edison the first time that they played. 6'1" senior.
If Brian makes this will bring it down to 11-point margin with 5 minutes to go in the contest.
Yeah, Sully tied his shoe.
Brian makes it. Here comes the pressure. Murray going to take the ball up himself. Well, maybe not. Otakity. He brings it across the line. Finds an open lane. Loses the handle, however. This is Tucci. Mayo pulls up.
Oh!
And he's fouled, and it looks like he's going to get 3 shots.
That could have been a 4-point play if he would have hit that.
And that could have been a big one.
Really. Well, if he hits these 3, it'll be big. Important foul shots here.
Foul charge to Holmes, his 3rd, and Mayo with 3 shots. Good on the first. 10-point lead. Makes the second. Start the sweat on Charlie Moore's brow start to form.
He's sort of shaking his head. Oh, no.
And 3 converted foul shots by Alec Mayo makes this game an 8-point margin for Edison.
Makes it a different game altogether.
They've actually cut this lead almost in half. It was 15 points just a couple of minutes ago.
Okay, nice trapping defense there.
Holmes back out to Otakity, to Murray. Edison being patient. Lordi. East Brunswick needs to watch the fouling because there's still a lot of time on the clock, and they don't need to get into that fouling mode. And the next foul for Edison is its double bonus.
Timeout.
And a timeout called as Hernandez got trapped.
Okay, defense. The Bears have tightened up their defense there.
All right, let's see what Bo Henning's demeanor is now.
Mm-hmm.
Try to delay. They're going to get it to the corners. They're not going to keep it to the middle.
All right, now, in our 32 defense, right? Everybody be real heads up. It's got to be a good double team. Don't let people see out of the double team so easy. If you're going to foul them, you foul them with your legs. Your hands are just waving. You don't have to reach in and grab the ball. You're waving, getting a piece of it, okay? Tracing the ball. All right. Now, on the inbounds here, we got to make sure they get nothing cheap over us going to the rim. Once it comes in, however, then we're going to go 32. All right, then we're going to go 32 off of it, all right? They got a new matchup in the game. Are you on 34 right now? Okay. All right, so, hey, you know who looks really uncomfortable to me? If Al denies number 1, the inbounds, the rest of the guys look really uncomfortable in what they're going to do. So just get up, try and deny passes, right? And a guy who's guarding the inbounder, you shouldn't be floating. You should be up on him, making it tough to find somebody, okay? All right, let's go. Come on.
All right, words of encouragement.
Okay, he's telling them to be aggressive, but try not to foul. Just flow your arms and whatnot when you trap and so forth. Don't let them out of it so easy. Foul them with your legs if you're going to do it.
And there's a
turnover. Really?
So East Brunswick with another chance to narrow this margin.
With plenty of time left, 4:04.
Well, the clock is a factor, no doubt about it. But East Brunswick needs to take advantage of these possessions. Friedel wants it. And he hits a 3.
Mercy.
And just like that, we've got ourselves a 5-point game. Murray with it. So they get across. And we've actually hear a defense cheer coming from the crowd. Murray penetrates, puts it up, and in.
I'll tell you.
Big basket.
And Bo talked about Murray being the only one comfortable out there with the ball, and he showed why.
East Brunswick needs points. 3:15 to go in the contest. They really need to get inside. There's Quidel with an open look. Oh, I thought he was going to take it. Tucci hits a three.
Oh, mercy.
And they keep on hacking away. It's a 4-point lead.
And
Edison gets it across. Murray guarded by Mayo. Lordi.
tough defense by the Bears.
Hernandez.
Ooh, no foul.
They're letting them play.
And you hear the Wild Bunch in the background
Murray backs
extolling.
out. They wanted to walk there, didn't get it. Murray penetrates, and
No foul. They're letting them play.
wow.
Holmes.
Left-hander by Holmes. Wow, no
Blocked.
foul there either.
Blocked by Sullivan. They're letting them play.
And East Brunswick with the ball. 2:05 to go. Down by just 4 points. Quidel has been hot. Mayo has been hot.
Everybody's been hot.
See, maybe you want the ball in their hands.
And Tucci's been hot.
That's true. There, oh, he had the shot. There's Mayo. Nope, will not take it. Mello's thought about it, and then backs out. 1:35 to go, and a timeout called by Bo Henning to set up this play. And I didn't think it was possible, Phil.
Well, they just woke up a sleeping giant. Who would have thought? They need to be a little bit more aggressive and come out.
All right, let's listen in.
All right, hey, listen to me. Listen to me. They're back in the man-to-man. We're going thumbs down. But you know what? We can run thumbs down either way, zone or man. Okay. Now don't forget thumbs down. Alec cuts through to the corner. Then we get a screen. Now, you know who might be open on this? Remember, it's a one-guard read. The guys who are setting the screens. Let's say this wing player first sets the screen. Flash right in the lane after you set the screen. In case it is that matchup zone, they'll be switching out. The other guy set that. If you don't get it, get out of there. The other guy sets the second screen, right? The 5-man sets the second screen. Right after you set it, flash right in the lane. If we don't have Al, I guarantee one of those guys is open there.
Do we want to run and double the point guard when he has the ball? We want to do that. Just to make him give it up.
Make him give it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, so that the point guard can't handle, right? What we want to do in the front court, if he's not passing the ball, I want the nearest guard or forward to come double, not the center. Nearest guard or forward to come to make him give it up.
Oh, let's go.
And they Bo pointed out before, the other players tend to be a little shaky when the ball's not in Murray's hands, so they want to double team him and hope to get it in some of the other Eagle players' hands.
Well, East Brunswick has the ball with an opportunity to bring this margin down to a one possession. They set it up for Mayo. He's going to penetrate, and he puts it home. And it's a 2-point game with a 1:20 to go. It's almost stolen by Mello.
I'll tell you, good hustle by Mike.
And Edison is definitely shaky. Otakity looks to inbounds. He does to Murray. Gets it across.
Oh, he's tripped.
And he's tripped by Mayo.
Inadvertently.
And that's unfortunate because Murray has been very effective at the line, 5 for 6. And Mayo picks up his 4th foul. And 1:13 to go in the contest. Just a 2-point game after Edison was leading by 15 points. Murray calmly puts home the first. This is a sophomore.
Nice touch. 16th point of the game.
I got him for 18.
You got him for 18? I
Yeah,
must have missed it.
And misses the second, so EB can tie with a 3-pointer. We have just about 1 minute to go in this game. And East Brunswick has been effective from the 3-point line. Mello.
He'll take it.
He's going to put it up. And he's fouled.
He drew the foul.
So with 52 seconds, Mello will go to the line. Trying to make this a 1-point game. He'll have 2 foul shots.
And what am I going to say? A little arch, Mike.
Nappy picks up just his first foul. He's been physical all night.
All night.
Melo's the top foul shooter on the team, is he not?
He might be. Ooh.
And misses the first. Needless to say, crucial foul shots. Needs to make this one to make it a 2-point game. And hits it.
Okay.
So you see the score with under a minute to play, 49 seconds. O'Doherty, Murray, O'Doherty to Holmes, and they look to foul him.
Melo was trying to foul him, and the official wasn't calling the foul.
Well, apparently they wanted to foul Holmes, who is 1 for 3 from the line, but will have 2 shots here.
Wow.
Makes the first. That's a big one. Extends the lead to 3 points. Hits them both, and it's a 4-point game with 32 seconds to go.
Okay, now you got some height coming. You got the defensive coming. Michael Westbrook, number 23. Might be the first time we've seen him tonight.
Right. East Brunswick needs to score 2 baskets here, so they can't take their time. Melo puts it up, no foul, follows it up, and now he's fouled.
And the one thing Mike Melo can do is draw fouls. Goes in a lot of times, not always in control, but if you hack at him, he's going to draw the foul.
Just 15 seconds left to go, so East Brunswick needs to convert these foul shots and somehow get the turnover. Melo, 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And the first one falls.
Big point.
Good on the second. And a 2-point margin again. Quickly they got it in. And stolen by Tucci. Mayo, 10 seconds to go. East Brunswick with a 3-pointer can win this. And they call timeout.
4
with
seconds.
4 seconds
Mercy.
to go in the contest.
Mercy.
Set it up for one more.
I'll tell you. And Mauro Tucci with a little of his own medicine.
And all you look for is a chance, Phil.
That's
right?
for sure.
And then East Brunswick at least has it. Let's listen in.
Yep, thank you. Plenty of time. Type of high screen or high screen with a slip. You know. Ball.
Take too long.
It'll take too long.
We only got 4 seconds.
What type of ball screen? Slip to the basket or come off it hard. Pick and pop maybe with Mike and Mike.
They're gonna deny Al really hard. So hey, May.
Why don't you go Mike?
Yeah, I am. May, right? You're gonna be there. Mike Quidel, you got it out, right? Quidel, you got it out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Mel's gonna set a back screen for Alec Mayo. The other guys are on the other side of court, offensive board, because we want to get a quick shot. Okay? Back screen, Al, go this way. They're going to shut that down. Mike, after you set it, step to the ball. Al, I want you to back screen for Quidel, too. Okay? All right? Mike Mello, catch. Let's make a play. Sully, make sure we get a chance at a second shot.
Hey, 4 seconds is a lot of time.
Well, you saw it described.
And we saw last game when it got the crunch time down where you needed a basket or to draw a foul. It was put in Melo's hands, and he, with 6 seconds left against Perth Amboy, he tied the game. And right now they're going to look to get it in Melo's hands to make something happen. They only have 4 seconds though. Let's see what happens.
All right, that's it. 4 seconds to go, and they're going to inbound here. Melo Could not get a hold of it, but he has the handle.
Gotta shoot.
He can put it in.
No, too late.
They're going to say too late. You're right, Phil.
Mercy.
Mello didn't realize that he didn't have enough time, and that is the game. Unfortunate for East Brunswick. Phil, they almost came back from a 15-point lead. And the final score, Edison 56, East Brunswick 54.
I'll tell you, Ned, consecutive heartburners for the Bears. Losing to Perth Amboy at the buzzer and losing this game here against Edison at the buzzer.
Yeah. And you can't fault Mello on that. He
No,
really,
no, actually the ball was almost thrown away. Somehow he got a hand back on it, tried to dribble, lost control, took a spin, and put it up. About time he, right before the ball left his hand, the buzzer went off.
Well, unfortunate for East Brunswick in that the skid continues. And, boy, what a tough game to lose after battling back from a 15-point deficit after 3 quarters. I thought they were honestly out of the game, but a spirited charge by East Brunswick just falls short by a fraction of a second. That would have tied this game, but Edison comes away with a 56-54 win to give them only their 3rd win on the season against 14 losses. All right, that's going to do it here from East Brunswick Gymnasium. Final score, Edison 56, East Brunswick 54. For Phil Hill, this is Jimmy Allinder saying thanks for being with us.